Hey everyone, I'm Kaitlyn and I'm the intern at the Dykeman farmhouse, and it is too hot to film outside today. So since it's a little warm outside today and I like being inside where the air conditioning is, plus it is National Ice Cream Day today, or at least was by the time you see this. And I mean, it's almost August and it's only getting hotter. Why not make ice cream? The recipe for the ice cream base today is relatively simple compared to other recipes. We're going to be doing the bare minimum to make the base, and then you'll be able to add what flavor you want. Today's recipe, I'm going to be using vanilla. That's just the flavor I thought was simple and easy and generally beloved by people. So I've picked up some pure vanilla extract. You can totally use vanilla bean. Vanilla bean is delicious. I unfortunately did not have any in the store that I went to, so I went with the extract itself. You'll need half a teaspoon for that. As I mentioned, the base is pretty simple. You only need a cup of half and half and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now, this recipe doesn't call for you to heat up the half and half and dissolve the sugar in it. I recommend it to create more of a smoother texture, but because this recipe doesn't call for it, we aren't going to be doing it today, but I can show you later on in the video how to do that. Now, to create the chemical reaction, you're going to need 3 cups of ice and 1/3 cup of a coarse grain salt. Now, once we have our ingredients and our mix, and we've mixed together our base, ice cream base, you're going to put the ice cream base in a sandwich sized bag, just like this. As long as it can seal on the top, you're good to go. And you're going to put that bag inside a bigger bag, and this is where the ice and the salt will go. Now I'll walk you through it, but just make sure you have all these ingredients present when you get started, because it all happens very fast. Let's prep our ingredients, shall we? First, we're going to start off with our cup, 1 cup of half and half. And then I'm going to add my half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, or whatever flavoring you want, to the half and half right now, just to get it out of the way. Then I'm going to make sure I get my 2 tablespoons of sugar, because who doesn't love sweet ice cream? And we're going to take that and we're going to pour it right into our sandwich bag. Once we've got all the ingredients inside the sandwich bag, seal it up. Make sure to release all the excess air inside of it. Seal it up nice and tight. We don't want it exploding during the shaking process. That's a scientific term right there, the shaking process. Or is it? I don't know. I just came up with it. Anyway, we're going to seal that up, put it to the side for now. Then we're going to grab our ice. A lot of ice. Mine froze solid a little bit. That's okay. Find something heavy and or hard to break it up just a little bit. You don't want to break it too small, because that'll affect how it melts later on. For me, I've decided to grab the handle part of a screwdriver. It's soft, so I don't have to worry about it breaking the ice too much, but it will do the job. So once you do that, go ahead, break it up. Break it up really good. Break it up like it's your boyfriend or girlfriend or partner, then they just cheated on you. Go ahead, just break it up. Once we've gotten it broken up a little bit, you're going to scoop out 3 cups of ice and pour it into the gallon-sized bag. Then we're going to put in our 1/3 cup of salt. Just pour it right in there. Give it a little mix, and then you're going to put in your ice cream mixture bag, whatever you want to call it, inside of the gallon bag too. Seal up the gallon bag nice and tight. Try to get some of the air out. And start shaking. And shake, and shake, and shake. And just don't stop shaking. It'll take about 5 to 7 minutes on average. You also want to just keep an eye on the consistency, because it'll differentiate based on the temperature within your home, within your own body temperature. If you're outside, all those things take in effect. what is happening right now? So kind of like how we add salt to the roads in the wintertime to melt the ice, that's exactly what's happening right now. The salt lowers the melting point of the ice, so if the ice wants to melt, and it does, it's going to absorb all the heat outside of the ice cream mix and use it to melt itself down, leaving us the creamy, delicious ice cream treat that we know today. All right, so we've got this nice consistency, as you can see with the inside the bag. Let's just go ahead and pull it out. All right, yeah, that's looking nice and creamy, a little thick. It could be thicker if you want. I'm fine with whatever thickness life throws my way. I think this is good, so I've decided to take it out. We're gonna go ahead and scoop it into a bowl or a cone, whatever your preference is. You could throw on at this point sprinkles or chocolate chips, anything you didn't already put into the mix. All right, let's give it a try. Nice. Now I thought it tasted good, but there's two people whose opinion means more to me. Cue the cuteness reel. What is it? At first I was worried that Maisie didn't approve because Teddy's going to town on it. But once she was able to have it in her own dish, she was licking the bowl clean. Success! As I mentioned, the ice cream texture is a little bit different now because we added the sugar directly into half and half. Well, there is a better process to doing that. You want to dissolve the sugar first. Let me show you how it's done. At this point, when the sugar is dissolving into the half and half, you can add a number of things to extract the flavor from whatever you want, really. I could do mint leaves and make mint chocolate chip ice cream. I could add a chocolate and melt it in to make chocolate. I could use basil, I can use lemon, but be careful with the lemon because it can curdle the milk. But this is up to you to experiment, play around, try new flavors, surprise your family. If you like this science experiment and some really cute dogs, you should follow us, comment, like this video, because there's more content like this coming your way. You go, Popeyes?